Alright, so we'll talk now about ending up in the knee drag from the no-gi berimbolo. I believe because of the lack of handles and because of the slip factor and the scramble factor, the berimbolo transition without the gi, again, there just isn't enough of it in competition for me to be like, yeah, same exact likelihood to get to the back. Either the getting there in the first place is harder, getting to the back is harder. I happen to think with the scramble factor, ending up in the knee drag is almost a little bit more inevitable, especially against somebody who's a little higher up, they're aware the berimbolo is an actual technique. So this can happen a million ways, and we'll start with the double guard pull situation just for the sake of getting into the move. But just to understand what's going on, if I'm here with John, we go upside down, I kick him forward, however it goes down. If maybe instead of rolling him over, remember we talked about rolling him over his shoulder? Instead of making that happen, if he just kind of bumps off to the side like that, yeah, if he moves his hip actively, he's really escaping. Now we're here. I don't have him stacked up, I'm nowhere close to his back. I end up in this kind of an orientation. Both, the knee drag. So there's that, or sometimes, so we're back again. Go on this side. So, boom, I roll John through. For whatever reason now, let's say I do get him all the way over the top, but maybe I just don't set my foot in place. John turns back in and face me. Ah, this foot's cut underneath. What I don't want to happen is have this foot get caught over here. If you watch Tanquinho versus Mendes in the Worlds, Mendes went for a berimbolo and ended up crazy scramble with this foot still through and this foot ended up getting captured, and now I'm not really in a nice knee drag anymore. I'm in more of a kind of a scramble rotation. But if this leg comes right back under here from that berimbolo transition, I'm in the knee drag. There's a really short video of, I just did a cool interview with Jeff Glover, but there's a short video of him doing something like this and ending up in the knee drag on YouTube somewhere, I think. It's like one of the few videos I could find. But we're going to talk about what to do from that knee drag. So if I'm here with John, okay, I go for this. Again, I don't really see it as all that viable from the double guard pull, but we're here, I don't end up getting it, and I end up coming here. If I'm in this position, I'm still kind of underneath John. What I can work for, ideally, is kind of shoveling with this foot and scooping him over, turning his hips over enough and getting my head behind his shoulder to get his back anyway. So we're here, boom. Underneath the neck, I can bring his top, rocking chair, boom, lock him up and do jiu-jitsu to him. So ideally, I can just kind of shovel him and make that happen. Now, if that can't go down, I'm here with John, we end up in the knee drag. Again, so I'm unable to kind of get that shovel and get myself underneath there. What I can do instead is I can really drive into John. So I can plow forward with this knee of mine, shelving him up enough to open up the angle for this bottom hook of mine, and shove him through and attack his back that way too. Now, worst case scenario, I can still salvage. If I'm here with John again, I'm unable to do option number one and get underneath his shoulder. I'm unable to stack him up and get this right hook of mine in. We end up driving all the way over to this far side. So I'm here with John. We drive him all the way to this side. If I come over the top and I cross face, I stick my right foot underneath, I can dive back over this way. Boom, and roll through. So turn into a ninja roll. That one more time, okay? I'm in a knee drag. My preference is to stack him up high enough, get that bottom hook in just enough in front of the knee to be able to get my finish. If it doesn't happen, I'm here, I go into this going, I'm over the top. I can roll through that way and hit it like a ninja roll as well. So the inevitability for me is that really clean back takes in the no-gi berimbolo are probably less likely, just based on the empirical evidence. But leveraging that knee drag, whether with that shovel foot, whether with stacking them up and sinking the hook, or whether with bouncing all the way over and then hitting the ninja roll, are still some viable ways to get there anyway. So hopefully this stuff was helpful for you guys and you enjoyed it.